Hey, LinkedIn, just to comment on B2B buying, I was talking to a client earlier this week, and I think that when you think about B2C buying, like right now, typically when you're buying something in B2C, you may go to a store, but there's a very good chance that you don't interact with a sales rep in any capacity. There's a very good chance that you follow some kind of online journey, find the product. It could be on Amazon, it could be on an e-commerce site, it could be via Instagram, it could be some other area, but there's a very good chance that you buy it through a large e-commerce platform, and there's a trail of how you got there, and then you buy it. And it could have been that you found out about something through an influencer, a podcast, or whatever, and then you buy it and you order it in some subscription or whatever. And I think as we move into more advanced or more future focused sort of B2B buying, it's going to be similar. Like when you start looking at the B2B purely digital buyer's journey, we're already seeing it, but I think more and more you're going to have to essentially map out every single touch point, map the buying journey, the purely digital buying journey, and then create the strategy to flow through similar to how B2C operates. I do think there's a strong case for B2B enterprise level sales, but for sure, and I think that's probably going to be around for a while because the complexity and the buying committee and things like that. But I think there's a lot that can be done if you really look at the overall journey. The smart companies are going to be mapping out every single thing and essentially creating B2B buying design, purely digital buying design that's going to lead to a closed deal. And that's going to be landing pages, that's going to be content, that's going to be using social media like tools like YouTube and LinkedIn and different things like that, and really sort of mapping that flow and looking at where do you need to be, how do they find out about you, where's the awareness, and then how do you sort of control that flow of traffic to arrive at where you need it to be, so then you can ideally have it end up with the with the experienced sales team that knows how to do enterprise sales. Or if it's not perhaps an enterprise sale, it's just a B2B sale, perhaps they just buy it without ever touching sales. And I think that we're going to see that more and more and more. And so you want to essentially start mapping out that purely digital buying design strategy. And many companies are doing this already right now, but I think that what you don't want to have is you don't want to have this sort of fragmented, random approach to it. You want it to be as linear and as controlled as you can make it at every single stage.